Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is May 29th, 2022, and Bitcoin has broken an important resistance, a downtrending diagonal resistance, and it looks as if we have a confirmed bottom on most assets. If that interests you, then watch until the very end. I hope you're having a great Sunday wherever you are. I'm getting started today on the 12-hourly chart, and we can see that this pink line, this downtrending diagonal resistance that I just referred to, has been broken to the upside, okay? That's important because it was a week-long resistance. As you can see, we started making it on the 23rd and tested it almost every day since then, okay? We tested it on the 24th, tested it on the 25th, tested it again on the 25th, then on the 26th, tested it on the 27th, and then finally broke out on the 28th, okay, after testing it twice on the 28th. So anytime you break any significant resistance, expect a retest after the break, okay? So we're anticipating Bitcoin does retest this resistance, then breakout, okay? And so if we're looking at the volume indicator over here, we'll see that there's very little volume, right? We haven't had any notable volume since we had our capitulation candle here on the 20 or on the 11th, okay? So volume's been dead. And if you're looking for a market breakout, you kind of need volume confirmation to have a market breakout with an impulsive move, okay? I know that in the summer of 2021, we broke out on minimal volume, but that was a corrective wave. This will be an impulsive breakout. So we're expecting volume to confirm that, okay? So this is probably most likely something that we're going to get after the retest of this resistance or on the breach of this resistance. Now, again, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know I always say this. You know, a lot of people draw lines. You know, analysts draw lines. What do you need for lines? You need at least 2 data points. That makes a trend. At least 2 data points. And if you want a strong trend, you want more than 2, and you want it done on a high time frame. On the 12-hourly time frame, you can see this blue downtrending diagonal resistance has 1, 2 data points. You can actually say it has more if you stretch it out here, okay? You can say it has multiple data points, right? You can say this is significant resistance if you want to bring this into play. I'm not. I'm just keeping it here, but you know, you can argue that this has more than 3 data points, okay? On the 12-hourly time frame. Now, expect volume after either, like I said, the retest of this pink downtrending resistance or the breakout of this blue downtrending resistance, right? Expect volume in Bitcoin's price. Now, what have I drawn out here? I've drawn out a bottom signal. People tend to refer to W bottoms, right? W reversal bottoms. What is that? In a way, it's essentially the capitulation, right? The retest, right? The retest, kind of the bounce back, or the automatic reaction, as the Wyckoff people would call it, consolidation, and then another low, and then the breakout, okay? And that other low, the last low, you want to see a rounded bottom. And I talked about this yesterday. And what do we see in the market? We see rounded bottoms here, right? And that indicates reversal, especially with the right vertice of this W pattern. You want to see the rounded bottom indicating reversal. And so this is a bottom signal for me. I literally put I went aggressively yesterday and invested money that kind of like thinking of it as a savings because I'm gonna pull some of it out in a short term. Although the price may run on a long term, relatively long term, maybe a month, 2 months, I may pull it out earlier if I need the money. That's how confident I am on this bottom signal. Now, let's have a quick look at our watch list, right? The altcoins that I'm personally invested in, not financial advice. Do your own research. As always, right? Staying on the 12 hourly chart. Once again, you can see in Telcoin this beautiful W reversal, okay? And in a lot of these alts, the W is more even because there's not as much buying pressure as there is with Bitcoin, okay? So you see right here, you have all that consolidation, your second vertice, and the rounded bottom designated by this sort of this graphic, whatever it is, this cup, right? It's a rounded bottom that indicates reversal, and you can also see it on this Classic RSI, right? It's a beautiful rounded bottom on this Classic RSI. You could see that same thing in Bitcoin. If you look at this Classic RSI, you see here when you're making the lows, you see the rounded bottoms. That's a bottom signal, okay? So rounded bottoms all around. Ravane, same thing, staying on the 12 hourly time frame. You see that we made the first low on the 11th at our sort of bottom capitulation. We've been consolidating for the past 16 days, and now we have a rounded bottom with bullish divergence, okay? Slight bullish divergence, not much, but slight bullish divergence here, right? And so this is a bottom signal. Kadena, same thing, rounded bottom, W pattern, right? You can see the W pattern right here. I can draw it out. Your first vertice, your consolidation, your rounded bottom, that's your big W reversal pattern, okay? And that was made over the course of about 16, 17 days. Dodo, okay, this is another one. This is another short-term trade, but it's probably going to give good returns. Rounded bottom with strong bullish divergence, actually, right? You kind of have a higher high here, a little bit, maybe not divergence, but it's bullish nonetheless, okay? So this is what we have across the watch list. We have rounded bottoms and a W reversal. Once again, rounded bottoms in the second vertice and a W reversal, right? In Cardano. In reserve rights, you have a rounded bottom and a W reversal. However, it has not yet been confirmed in this stochastic RSI. You do not yet have a bullish cross here, but just judging by what you're getting in other assets in the market, expect this K and D line to cross on the larger time frame and expect to get a big move to the upside, okay? With volume confirmation, just like you got volume confirmation over here in this move right here, okay? So this is what I'm seeing. Now, last point. If you go to a larger watch list, you can see that some of these altcoins have already started moving considerably, okay? Like Avalanche. Avalanche, again, has a rounded bottom, as you can see, and it started moving a bit more with volume, okay? You have volume confirmation on that. So this is what you can expect. Obviously, it's normal for top 10 alts, top 20 alts to move before the smaller cap alts because they have more volume, they have more market cap. There's just more investment in them. But expect that to trickle down to smaller cap alts, and all the while Bitcoin will also move, but not as much, right? Because that's what happens during altcoin season. And yes, this, my friends, is altcoin season. So do have a plan. Do choose wisely. Not all alts are going to move the same. Okay, and I've said this before on the live streams. You want to look at alts that are thoroughly depressed. That if you're looking at them on a large time frame, like the weekly time frame, yeah, you have clear. Let's go on the log scale for this. And guys, if you're getting value from this analysis, please like and share and subscribe and do all that good stuff. It's encouraging. I don't need it. I get paid by the market. I'm a full-time trader. But it's nice, to get acknowledgement, and it's nice to, hear what you guys are thinking, read your comments, know that you guys are engaging with this, right? It's encouraging. It encourages me to do it, and I'm going to do it regardless, to be honest, because as I've always said, this is an extension of my trading journal. And I don't trade every day, but I journal every day, right? I give my thoughts every day. I don't trade every day. But yeah, during these times, I'm a buyer. I'm a big buyer. I'm, DCAing into these positions, and yeah, having fun. All right, so you see Telcoin, something like this, which from the all-time high is depressed 90+%, and this is a very important point. If you have the data on the previous impulse, has retraced more than the 382 of the previous impulse. Why is that important? For those of you who study Elliott wave theory, that's my specialty, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Because a minimum retracement for a wave 2 is the 382 Fibonacci retracement of the previous impulse. And so if their wave 2 is complete, you know that the next move is a wave 3 and not part of whatever correction that the impulse is in. Okay, so these are my criteria for choosing altcoins to invest in at these bottoms. You want to find something that's been depressed quite substantially, like a Talcoin, like a Ravane, right? Like a Cadena, right? You have more than the 382 Fibonacci retracement of the previous impulse. You see this 5-wave impulse right here, and this move down 90+%, right? And 90+% distressed is cool, but it's not as important as the major point, which is more than the 382 Fibonacci retracement of your previous impulse. And be careful. I see people make this mistake a lot, and so I'm going to point this out, okay? So when you're on TradingView, you pull your Fibonacci retracement tool. The system, the algorithm, TradingView's algorithm is set to automatically click this box, okay? So you go into settings and you see this fib levels based on log scale. If you don't click that box, your Fibonacci retracement levels for most of these altcoins on a large time frame will be absolutely off. They're going to be totally off. You need to click the log scale. You're dealing with very, very large moves, and to encapsulate that in your chart, you need that to click. Now, again, it'll be clicked automatically, but you do want to verify that your Fibonacci retracement level log, or your Fibonacci retracement tool is clicked here when you're in log scale. So the way it works is if you click log, automatically the system is meant to check this for you, okay? But definitely check it, because if you don't, something like this will happen. Let's uncheck it, okay? Let's uncheck it. Let me undo what I did. Okay, and now let's go. Guys, again, if you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. I don't see anybody talking about when not to use log scale, and it's imperative to get any semblance of accuracy in your analyses, right? People just don't know when to do this, or they're not thinking of this even, right? So unchecking the fib levels based on log scale, and look at that, right? It's completely off, right? The retracement doesn't even look like this. It makes this look like it's not even an impulse. It makes this look like it's corrective. It's a corrective wave, right? This then becomes an A wave because the retracement is way beyond the 618, right? So it completely throws your analysis off. So be mindful of that. Okay, I'm gonna go back and make sure that that's clicked, and I have my settings saved. You can save templates, right? For your fib retracement tool, you can, when I'm writing articles, In consulting, I have a certain setting where I don't have as many measures. Okay, this isn't it. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is my art. Well, is this my article settings? I don't know. Anyway, you can save different settings. Okay, you can save different settings. Um, anyway, I don't know why that's not working right now, but I have different settings. Like my analysis setting is a little more intricate. I have a few more um, details. Okay, I have like the 886, the 914, and then I get really intricate with the sort of 2618, 3618, 4236, all that stuff. But my article fib retracement settings are different. Anyway, just make sure you know your tools, master your tools, so that you can have accurate analyses. And even then, right, you may make some mistakes, and that's okay. But just make sure that that's done. All right. Again, if you guys are getting value, like, share, and subscribe. Hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. Trade safe. Buy well. Hopefully, these buys will bear fruit in just a matter of weeks. Okay. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.